Welcome to the check-in report. Welcome to the check-in report. I am your humble host, True and Living. I am in the building. Yes, indeedy. We are here to talk about Sleepy Joe. Should he be stepping down? We're gonna get into it.
Daddy wanna ride into the morning sun. Trying to tell me love you are the only one.
Is it time for Sleepy Joe to step down?
Why she hold my gun?
Benadryl Joe, NyQuil Joe, DayQuil Joe.
Trees wanna be my seat with the recline, even though she be fine, hit her with a decline. Is it just because I am the only one?
He had to call Obama up. Obama is trying to ease the consciousness of America. They realized the blunder that they made by putting Biden up there. The man's cognitive skills are gone. He's at the rally talking about he's not a good debater no more. He's not as fast as he used to be. Should the man step down? It's shine time, Sleepy Joe. The Democrats, they've been protecting you for a long time, but that debate, it really showed a lot of things. A lot of things are coming to head now, Joe Biden.
Daddy wanna ride into the morning sun. Trying to tell me love you are the only one.
No more Sleepy Joe. Benadryl Joe. NyQuil Joe.
Trees wanna be my seat with the recline, even though she be fine, hit her with a decline.
We need a new nominee. You ain't the only one, Joe.
Seat with the recline, even though she be fine, hit her with a decline.
You ain't the only one.
My love, my side of town, girl, you know it's going down. You crazy. You just like to drive the boat, get dope, and stay wavy. You fucking trees. You fucking trees. You were for the street.
I'm hearing they're asking for Michelle Obama to run for the Democratic nominee.
This bitch, she looking like she dreaming.
They want Michael Obama to run for the Democratic nominee now.
Bitch don't get nada. Bitch be rocking Prada. Only McDonald's. You crazy.
Michael, put on your big boy pants and run for the Democratic nominee.
Easy, don't faze me. You fucking crazy. You ain't the only one. You ain't the only one.
All this smoke for 4 or 5. All the smear campaigns, the indictments, the lawsuits, everything they threw at 4 or 5, and he's up right now. Welcome to the check-in report. I am your humble host, True and Living. I'm not your homie, I'm the one and only Macaroni. Welcome to the show, y'all. I'm in the building. Let me get everything queued up. I'm gonna get everything queued up in here. Hold on. Good to see y'all. I see we got a few of my mods in here. Salute to Sinclair. I see you in there. Nelly's in there. Fredro's in there. How y'all doing, man? Hope y'all enjoying your day. Hope y'all enjoying the week. We're going into the weekend. Hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, or the beginning of your weekend. Anybody that's coming in here, make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. I need y'all to hit that like button. Show some love to the like button. It don't cost you nothing to show love. It don't cost nothing to show no love, nigga. Warning. Hit that like button. It's imperative of you to hit that like button. But we're here to talk about it. Sleepy Joe, Benadryl Joe, DayQuil Joe, Robitussin Joe. Didn't look too good at the debates. He didn't look too good at the debates, The Democrats right now, they're running for the hills. They're not looking good right now. They're running for the hills. They realize the blunder that they've made. They realize that they have been protecting and shielding Joe Biden. They realize that he has been exposed. The man is not equipped to run the country. And we have to ask ourselves, who has been running the country for the last 4 years? Fire, 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 fire. You are not going to tell me. You are not going to tell me. You are not going to convince me that Benadryl Joe, Dayquil Joe, NyQuil Joe, Robitussin Joe, Sleeping Pill Joe has been running the country. You're not gonna convince me. Fire, 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 fire. I am not convinced. Someone else has been running this country. What we saw in those debates, that is not a man that is strong with leadership, that is at the steering wheel of this country. There's no way I'm believing that. Whether it's Kamala, whether it's the Congress, I don't know, maybe it's his handlers, maybe it's the LGBT staffers he has in the White House. Fire, 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 fire. But it's not Joe Biden. Biden is not running the White House. Not what we saw in that debate. Maybe it's Jill. I don't know if y'all saw the video. Joe Biden was walking down the stairs. He's an old man, he needed some help going down the stairs. It was only like 3 stairs, only like 3 little stairs he had to come down, and his wife was holding his hand. Come on, Joe. I know these 3 stairs. You have a hard time with stairs. Respectfully, he's an older man. I respect that he's an older man. He needs help. There's nothing wrong with him needing help as an old man, but as far as running the country, running the United States, who's been running this country? Who's been running this country? I need to know. I need to know. And I don't know if you guys have seen, man, even CNN, like, let's be real here. CNN has been on a smear campaign of Trump for the last, let's say 8 years, because Biden has been in office for 4, Trump has been in office for 4, so let's say 8 years. CNN has been on a smear campaign of Trump for 8 years, even longer than that, because we got to factor in when he was first running for president. They went in on Joe Biden today. They all have conceded that yes, Joe Biden is not equipped to run for president. His cognitive skills are not there. He looks like a man that's lost. He looks like a man that like he's in a retirement home waiting for his applesauce order to come. Sleeping Pill Joe, Benadryl Joe, NyQuil Joe, Dayquil Joe, Robitussin Joe. Fire, 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 fire. And don't forget about Jim Crow Joe. Hold on. Jimmy Crack Corn Joe. Let me know if there's any more Joes that I need. Is there any more Joes that I need? Any other more Joes that I need? Any more Joes that I need to break down of the Joes? Ice Cream Joe? Ice Cream Joe? That's another one. Ice Cream Joe. Let me get to some of the quotes in here. Nelly says, Sinclair, you might be on to something. Sinclair says, it's the Obamas. They live here they live near the White House. The ex-presidents leave town, the Obamas stayed. They are running the show. Now that may be what's happening. I agree with that, Sinclair. Because it's clearly not Joe. Joe's not running he's not running the show. Anybody that believes Joe is running the show, I can't see how you could believe that. I don't think it would be too far-fetched to believe that the Obamas are running the show. I wouldn't be surprised at that. Clearly, the Obamas are very close-knit with Joe. They're very close-knit. Every time, Joe's running, Joe makes a mistake, you see Barack Obama, Damien himself, he came out of the woodworth, trying to trying to ease the pains of the Democratic left, because they're hurting right now. They're not looking very good, and he's trying to put a band-aid over what's happening, because what's happening is a lot of American people are feeling like, if this is, and let me say this, some people really don't like Trump. They don't want to vote for Trump, right? They really have it in their hearts that they're not going to vote for Trump. But what people are faced with right now, especially if he doesn't drop, especially if Joe Biden doesn't decide to step down and allow someone else to run, what people are faced with is, do we want someone whose cognitive skills are not there, who is not equipped and not strong enough to steer this country and run this country, or do we want 4 more years of Trump? That's what people are faced with right now. And a lot of people that watch that debate, they are realizing that, either you're going to have 4 more years of inflation, 4 more years of giving billions and billions of dollars to foreign wars, just all of the nonsense, immigration, millions and millions of people coming into this country undocumented, 4 more years of that, or 4 more years of Trump. Now, let's be honest. If I were to grade Trump's presidency opposed to Biden's presidency, I'm going to give Trump's presidency a B. Actually, I'm going to give it like a B minus. I'm going to give it a B minus. Biden's presidency, if I were to look at it in totality, I would have to give it a D, a solid D. So I'm giving Trump a B minus, and I'm giving Biden a D, a solid D. Pause on that as well. But that's what I would truly give Joe Biden. I feel like the inflation inflation is the number one topic of today. It's not immigration, it's not abortion, it's not none of that. It's inflation. Because you know why inflation is the number one topic of this presidency? It's because inflation affects everyone, right? It affects the mothers that are faced with that decision to go through with an abortion. It affects the immigrants that come here and want to be a consumer of whatever, whether it be groceries or stuff like that. Inflation affects every single person. So the number one thing of this presidency will be inflation. And what happened on the debate that happened last night was, you saw Joe Biden stand there and say, there was relatively no inflation when I took office. Now that spoke volumes to me. The man admitted that there was relatively no inflation when he took office. And when you look at the price of food today, when you look at the price of living today, when you look at the price of the groceries, the gas prices, and all of these things collectively, inflation is hitting hard, and it's hitting everyone's pocket, and it's hitting middle-class Americans harder than anyone. And the Democrats are faced with this kerfluffle. They are faced with this dilemma. I don't know how they get out of this. If I was in the Democratic Party, I think that they should seriously think about telling Joe Biden to step down. He may have to step down because, you know, there's a lot of Americans right now that are faced with this decision of, do you really want 4 more years of Biden, or do you want another 4 of Trump? I mean, so some people may look at it as a lesser of 2 evils thing, right? Now let me get to some of these quotes in here, and make sure y'all keep voting. We got 27 votes on here. Make sure y'all keep voting. Nikki says, watch our enemies come out of the woodwork if we get Biden again. You know, listen, man, I truly, at this point, I don't think that anybody wants Biden. There's Democrats, they are saying that they want to get rid of Biden. The only people standing firm with Biden right now is the Obamas. Nobody else is standing firm with Biden right now. It's only Jill and the Obamas. Every Democrat that I was watching CNN today, there's nobody standing with Joe right now. Nobody's standing with Joe. Nobody's rocking with Joe right now. Rich Mop says, I don't know what he said, some nonsense. Sinclair says, go back to Jill Biden on Oprah. She said Biden took VP and Obama would help Joe when it was his turn in 2008. She said that. Wow, I didn't know she said that. So maybe Barack Obama is pulling the strings. Maybe he is behind the presidency and you know, doing things behind the scenes and stuff like that. That could be a possibility. That could be something that is relatively happening. I could see that happening. Absolutely, I could see that happening. Nelly says, Sinclair, you might. Oh yeah, I did read that before. Hold on. But yeah, we got 27 votes in here. Let me just go to the votes real quick. Should Biden step down? Out of 28 votes, 86% people are saying yes. 13% are saying no. Now, to the people that are saying no, I want to talk to you guys tonight. You know, after that performance yesterday, we all seen it. We seen the cognitive skills dissipate. We all seen the mental decline. We all see his mind glitching as he's trying to refute or rebut these questions that he's getting from the moderators in the debate there. I want to talk to you guys tonight. Please don't be shy. The 15%, the people that did vote for Joe Biden, the people that did vote and say that he should continue to run, I want to speak to you tonight, because this is the man that you are, you know, kind of voting for, a man that's going to be in mental decline. I mean, I think if he were to go back into office, he would be around 86 years old. 86 years old, y'all. Now, let's be real. They're both dirt. They're both old as dirt. They're both 2 seconds older than dirt. But Trump is what I call a young old man. He still has a lot of fight in his spirit. He still has a lot of charisma. He still has a lot of character. I don't see that with Joe. It's dissipating. Glowing Ghoul says Trump 2024. Listen, man, you know, a lot of people will be voting for Trump. Mark Peterson says the idea that Obama is pulling strings is absurd. I don't think it's absurd. I don't. Mark, why is it absurd? Why is it absurd? Why? Think about it. Every Democrat right now is feeling the heat right now, and they're all saying the same thing. Biden needs to step down. Biden needs to go. Biden is in a decline. His cognitive skills aren't there. His decision skills aren't there, right? If Obama was pulling the string, now let's just say hypothetically, if Obama was pulling the strings, hypothetically, wouldn't it be in his best interest for him to stay in office? If Barack Obama was pulling the strings, it would be in his best interest that Joe Biden stays in office. As Sinclair said, salute to Sinclair, Sinclair said that the Obamas never left D.C. They're still in D.C. So it would be in Barack Obama's best interest to have Joe Biden go in there as proxy, you know, as he runs the White House from his home. Him and Miguel running the White House. I don't think it's far off, Mark. I truly don't. I don't think it's far off, you know? Tricky says, hell no. He shouldn't step down. They all said not even a week ago that he was good to run the country. Listen, man, clearly he's not good to run the country. He's not good. He's not good. He's not good, man. You know, clearly he's not all there. Clearly the cognitive skills aren't there. And this is a man that is, but think about it. I want y'all to think about this. This is the man behind the nuclear launch codes. This is the man that's going to make the decision if we go to war with another country or not. This is the man that is behind our economy. This is the man behind these things. Joe Biden is asleep at the wheel. Joe Biden is not on top of things. He doesn't have that piss and vigor where he's on top of things. His mental capacity isn't there. I mean, like literally, these two are arguing about golf. You know, they damn near having a spirited debate about golf than over what's going on with the American people. It's crazy. This is your president, man. This is your president. Glowing says that naive Mark, he gets to play puppet master with no public outcry. You know, exactly. You know, I don't think it's a far-fetched idea to think that Obama is pulling the strings. I don't think it's far-fetched. I don't think it's far-fetched. I don't think it's far-fetched to believe that. If let me ask y'all this. If Obama isn't pulling the strings, right? Who's pulling the strings then? Are y'all telling me Kamala Harris is pulling the strings? Fire! 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 You know? Kamala Harris, you know, on Kamala Harris on Black History Month, she's a black woman. On Asian History Month, she's an Asian woman. On Middle Eastern Month, she's a Middle Eastern woman. On Feminist Month, she's a white woman. She's like all over the place. You know, black people, they only see this woman once a year. You know, she got into office. Y'all don't really want me to go into her history, but let's just talk about how she got into office. She got into office because Joe Biden, you know, the simp that he is, the Jim Crow Joe that he is, he wanted to pacify the feminists. He wanted to pacify black women, and he wanted to pacify the LGBTQ community. So how do you do that? You get a black woman to be a VP. You don't make a sound decision. No. You don't make a sound decision and find somebody that's capable to do the job. Wise enough to do the job. Someone that has the credentials, the political background, the mental capacity, someone that's likable, that could possibly take the steering wheel when you decide to step down. No. Let's pacify feminists, black women in the LGBT community. That's how she got into office. It wasn't that she was qualified or she was the best VP for the job. They were trying to pacify people because they wanted the ticket to look like a more favorable ticket. Oh, look at us. I'm Barack Obama's former VP, and I got this pseudo mixed black woman on my card. That's what they tried to do. And I'm not gonna go into her history. A lot of people say that she screwed a lot of people and got 3,000 a lot of people to get her way to the top. I'm not gonna go low like that, but listen, there are the photos and the videos of her with Montel, was it Williams, if you will, the infamous talk show host. She was for the streets at one point in her life. She can't deny that. She was for the streets at one point in her life, but she's got her way to the White House. Now I can't knock her. She got her way to the White House. She was on her grind. But thinking that she's pulling the strings, I don't think no one believes that. And if anybody thinks that she's gonna take the steering wheel and she's gonna win the presidential election, I mean, they must be smoking, boulder rocks, Sinclair says Biden political ideology is Barack Obama's, from foreign policy to NATO to UN to the Ukraine. Absolutely, you're right. I agree with that. He's pretty much taken on all of, Joe Biden's presidency. It kind of mirrors Barack Obama's presidency. It kind of mirrors it, outside of the inflation. Maybe, I would have to look at those statistics in terms of the inflation when Barack Obama was when he was running the ship. But it kind of favors what Barack Obama was pushing in terms of the LGBT community, in terms of the foreign policy. It does kind of mirror what Barack Obama was doing. Glowman says it's third term of Obama's. I agree. It is his third term. Sinclair says Mark Reed, rising star, the making of Barack Obama in 2017. He explains specifically what his intentions were. Mark, he's running the country. His cabinet members are the same. Listen, man, I'm of the belief that he is running a third term. I'm of the belief that he's running a third term. No question. I want Joe Biden out of the office, man. I'll be honest with you. I want him out. I think that, well, first of all, I wanted him out a long time ago. I didn't just want him out because of the debate. I wanted him out a while ago. He's not running this country very well. He's doing a piss poor job. He's been doing a piss poor job. He's making it real hard for middle class America to thrive in this country, and I'm gonna be honest, middle class America is what makes this country great. You could say, oh well, the 1%, the billionaires, they're the movers and shakers, they're creating jobs and yada yada yada. But this country was built off of the middle class, man. It was middle class. When the middle class is thriving, when the middle class is succeeding in America, that's when America is the strongest. That's when they're the most patriotic. And right now, Joe Biden is milking and draining the middle class of America. He's not helping. He's not easing their fears. He's not helping with inflation. You're sending over $30 billion, $40 billion, $60 billion every other month to Ukraine, to Israel, all these different foreign countries. They don't give us a damn thank you. I mean, if you're gonna screw me for $60 billion, I mean, you can at least take me to dinner. I mean, come on, man. I mean, and Trump even said it. He said Zelensky, he comes here every other month and gets $60 billion. He's the greatest salesman that ever was, man. Draining our tax dollars, draining our middle class, giving nothing back to them, treating our veterans like garbage, bringing in millions and millions of undocumented immigrants, putting them up in luxury hotels. People had enough. People have had enough. This Biden's his presidency has been a catastrophe. It has been a laughingstock. We're not respected as a country. I'm gonna be honest with you. When Trump was, as scary as it was, right? Now, don't get me wrong. It was scary when Trump was in office. But as scary as it was, countries respected when Trump was in office. They respected us because they knew we had a leader that was unhinged, unpredictable, right? They respected us. Right now, other countries don't respect us like that because they know Joe is asleep at the wheel. He's asleep at the damn wheel. Joe Biden is not about that action. He's more so, we got beef with a country. Oh, well, we're gonna cut them off economically. You know, that's what his bag is. You know, some countries don't really fear that. They don't care. Oh, you want to cut us off economically? You saw all the sanctions they gave Russia. Russians don't give a damn about all them sanctions. They give us another damn sanction. Russia don't give no damn about United States sanctions and all of that stuff. But I'm just saying, like, you know, at the end of the day, we need a leader. You know, it doesn't have to be Trump. Let me say that too. It doesn't have to be Trump, right? But it can't be damn Joe Biden. We got to get Joe Biden up out of there, man. It's time for him to go. It's time for Joe to go. Mark says, you are sounding foolish. There is a video of world leaders laughing at Trump's stupidity. Now listen, you're talking about two different things. You're talking about Trump's stupidity, and I'm talking about countries that are fearful of what Trump might do. That's two different things. Are the Chinese and the Russians and different countries, are they laughing at Trump going to prison, or Trump, you know, being indicted, or, you know, sleeping with a porn star, all the little scandals and all the different stuff like that? They're probably laughing at that. Yeah, they get a little cheap laugh. But are they going to disrespect us as a country? Are they going to disrespect one of our soldiers? Are they going to do anything like that, knowing that President Trump is in that damn office? I'm going to say hell no. They had way more respect for Trump and what he might do, and opposite of what Biden might do. Nobody fears Biden. They look at him as a laughing stock. He's like I said, he's like Mr. Burns in The Simpsons. Smithers, get my slippers, Smithers. He had the hands like this. He's like the Mr. Burns of the political world leaders, man. You know, Mr. Smithers is Jill Biden. Go get my slippers, Jill. He's running around with his hands like this, and not to knock him. I hate to be an ageist, but you know, even a African proverb says that you know. Actually, let me not say that. But in terms of Joe, it's just time. It's just time, man. You know, I'm in favor of, we need younger men to run this country, man. Like I said, it doesn't have to be market. See, a lot of these people that hate Trump, or these Democrats, they just let their hate for Trump blind them. It's not so much that we want Trump in office and Trump is the only way. What we're saying is Joe is not the answer for this country. That's what we're saying. It's not that we're so high on Trump and Trump is just this so great politician and he's just the greatest thing since sliced bread. We're not saying that. That's not what we're saying. We're saying that Joe Biden is not equipped to be our president. That's what we're saying. Josh R says the entire Democrat Party should step down. Well, listen, let me respond to that one. I agree. Let me tell you why I agree. They had 4 years to figure out who was going to be our next president. They were full aware of Joe Biden cognitive skills declining. They were full aware that Joe Biden wasn't the man he was when he was vice president, or even when he was first running for president. They were full aware of all of these things, and they did not prepare for another candidate. They did not prepare for a person that was more appealing, more, for people to vote for, right? Because right now, Joe Biden could have said, you know what, I've been in here for 4 years. I've done the best that I've done for the American people. I want to step down. I want to, I have my age to think about. I'm an older man. It's time for the next generation to come up. And I want to endorse this president right here. He's a young man. And think about it. What's the number one gripe right now? The number one gripe that people have with the two president nominations is that these men are too old. That's the number one gripe that people are talking about. These two men are too old, so old. This would have been the perfect opportunity for the Democrats to bring in a young man that was ready to run the country and that was more, more of a better option, a more appealing option for the Democratic left. And it would have gave something new, renewed energy. He would have came in with a young energy and something new, fresh. But the Democrats dropped the ball. They were so concerned with having LGBTQ barbecues on the front lawn of the White House. They were so concerned with having Billy Porter in an evening gown pull up to the Juneteenth gala. They were so concerned with, sucking the kneecaps of the LGBT community and getting that LGBTQ vote and pretty much disregarding every other, hard-working American, whether they be black, whether they be white, whether they be Hispanic, that's, here legally. They were so concerned with that community, disregarded every other community, and now we're in this position where they did not prepare and bring forth a new nominee that could run the country. It's their fault. Absolutely their fault. It's the political left's fault. They should have prepared for this. Glowman says, I got news for you. Just because you think someone's mean and you don't like their personality, they can still be a great president. You can't deny that they were better under Trump. Exactly. I agree with that. If you think that Trump's presidency was worse than Joe Biden's, you are absolutely sniffing glue. We weren't dealing with inflation. You know, the borders were safer. as much as you know, people hate to hear it, the borders were safer. Everybody's coming into this country. The borders are not safe right now. So I mean, I just feel like, you know, people allow their hate for Trump to blind them, and it's the same thing with the whole, you know, not to go off topic, but it's the same thing. You know, I see this happens a lot in America, where they allow their hate for someone to blind them. It went on with the Kendrick and Drake thing. Because people are so tired of Drake's reign, they're so tired of him being light-skinned and zesty, that they allow their hate to blind them and see all the good that they've done, see all the things that they've done well, and say, okay, well, you know, this person is, he may not be the best person inside, he may not be the most morally sound person, he may not be the greatest president we have ever seen, but if I'm going to judge this presidency opposed to Joe Biden's presidency, let me make the sound decision and vote for who had the better presidency. It was Trump. Trump had a better presidency than Joe Biden. I don't know how you couldn't see that. You know? Kevin South. Oh, you talking to Brandon? So let me not. There's a couple people in here. Let me get to these votes. Let me get back to these votes because I haven't looked at the voting for a while. Should Biden step down as Democratic nominee? 75% say yes. 25% say no. Tricky says, huh? You sound like Joe Biden right now. You heard what I damn said, I heard what I said. I'm standing on it, I ain't. Yeah, but I mean, that's how I'm feeling tonight. You know? That's how I'm feeling. I'm standing by everything I said. Hey, while y'all in here, make sure you hit that like button. Let me take a pause for the calls right now. I need y'all to hit that like button. That is a warning. Warning. I need y'all to stop whatever you're doing, whether you're picking your nose, whether you're sitting on the toilet trying to squeeze that turd out, whether you're itching between your toes trying to get that toe jam out, whether you're pulling the wedgie out the crack of your ass. I need you right now to stop whatever you're doing, hit that like button. That's a warning. Warning. Whether you got some tree tea oil, you're trying to get the black marks from the back of your neck, you know? Whether you got some dandruff in your hair, you're trying to itch it out, you know? Whether your armpits is stinking and you're trying to piss that little bit of deodorant, you know, you got about this much left and you're trying to wipe, you know, a little bit down and get that stank up out of there. I need you to stop whatever you're doing, hit that like button right now. That's a warning. Warning. You know, hit that damn like button. I'm not playing with y'all. Hit that damn like button. Stop whatever you're doing. Hit that like button. It's True and Living in here. You better put some damn respect on my like button and my subscribe button. You know what I mean? Let me see what y'all talking about. Nelly says it's time for the Democrats to sit in timeout for a couple of election cycles. I agree. Trey Porter says, I just like some clarification as to what a black job is. Why y'all clapping at my man 4-5, man? He talking about the black jobs. They're taking the black jobs. Well, I think let me see if I can articulate what he meant. Right? I think that what Trump was trying to say, let me just articulate what he was trying to say. I think what he was trying to articulate was that immigrants are taking jobs that black people are either going for or trying to go for. It's like the whole thing with, if you ever saw South Park, and there's like a running joke, and they're taking our jobs. It's almost like that. Like they're taking the jobs that, maybe the poor people are going for, maybe the people that are, just the maybe like the lower level jobs. I think that's what he was trying to articulate to say. In terms of what a black job is, I mean, listen, black people, they work in everywhere. There's black people running Fortune 500 companies. There's black people that are doctors, that are lawyers, that are dentists, that are judges. So there's black people that work at Wendy's and McDonald's. So I mean, what a black job is, a black job can be anything. So I mean, I didn't necessarily agree with the quote of black jobs, but I think what he was trying to articulate is that the immigrants are coming in and they're taking jobs that, they're taking jobs from people, pretty much. They're taking jobs. And let me go further on that point. Let me just go further on that point that I seen some things that Biden was putting in place and a lot of governors were putting in place where immigrants could come in and be police officers. They could be crossing guards. They could have governmental jobs. So I think if I'm going to go further on that point, that there were being things put into office, there were being things, legislation that were being put out there, and there were opportunities awarded to individuals that were immigrants, that those jobs could have went to a black person. Those jobs could have went to a citizen white person, or a citizen black person, or a citizen Hispanic person, and they were giving those jobs to immigrants. So maybe that's what he was trying to articulate in terms of what he was trying to say. That a lot of these jobs, whether they be governmental, or even maybe they may be low level, that they were going to immigrants instead of people that were citizens of this country. Hold on. Sarah says to him, black jobs are wait. Black jobs are his way of saying slavery. I don't think that's what he meant, man. I don't think. And I want. Can I say this? I want white people to stop saying that Trump is a racist. I don't think Trump is a racist. All right. This is what I'm going to say. Right. Well, let me take that back. Let me actually take that back. Let me take that back. Because I have a hard time believing that any white man from that era isn't a racist. Because if you were born at a certain point in time and you're a white man, I believe you were a racist. Just like I think Joe Biden's a racist. So let me take that back. Do I think Trump has a racist? Does he have some type of racist qualities about him? Probably. But let me furthermore say this, right? In terms of Trump, hip hop has been championing this man for years, right? Let's go a little bit before the first presidential election he ran, right? Let's go a little bit before that. This man, literally, people have pulled it up. Trump was mentioned in over 100 rap songs. Over 100 rap songs. People, black rappers are mentioning him, championing him, putting him on this pedestal. He's this great, man, this rich white man, and he's just yada, 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 right? And there's even athletes like Mike Tyson. They've come out and they've spoken on behalf of him and all of this stuff. Why now when we get to here, he's now this big, even because I've seen this on hip hop sites and all this other stuff. Now when we get to this point, Trump is just this big racist. He's this big bigot and all this other stuff. But what about all those years when you guys were championing him? Like, I remember when Jay-Z was talking about Trump and all these different rappers. Now all of a sudden he's a racist. Now all of a sudden he's a bigot. But when you was sucking his kneecaps and you was mentioning him in your songs, he was just this great benevolent white man that came off a cloud with all this damn money. So make it make sense to me, Fire. Make it make sense. Just make it make sense. That's all. Just make it make sense to me. That's all. And like I said, you know, I have a hard time believing any white man from that era isn't a racist. Just like I think Joe Biden's a racist. And listen, I'll accept that. If y'all say Trump is a racist, I'll agree with you. But if that's the case, by my logic, Joe Biden's a racist too. So let's just say they're both racist. Let's just say that. I'm fine with that. If you want to say Trump is a racist, then I also want to say, okay, and I believe Joe Biden's a racist. So now we got two presidential candidates, and they're both racist. How about that? Both of them are racist. I think Joe Biden is racist too. He referred to black children as roaches. Right? He made the infamous quote to Charlemagne the God, "If you don't vote for me, you ain't black." Absolutely disrespectful to black people and the black voters. He has no respect for black people. So I absolutely think that Biden is a racist as well. So if you're going to put that label on Trump, then you got to put that label on Biden as well. They're both, let's just say they're both racist. Let's just say that. We'll settle for that. Yeah, I'll settle for that. We could definitely settle for that. You know, but don't sit up here and tell me Trump is a bigot, Trump is a racist, Trump is this, Trump is that. Then okay, let's look at Biden. Biden's a racist too. He supported the crime bill that incarcerated hundreds and hundreds of black people. How about that? Because it's only white people. It's only liberal white people that are pushing this Trump is a racist narrative. Trump is a racist. Trump is a bigot. It's only white people pushing that narrative. Because you know, if you ask any black person, any sane black person that hasn't been voting for the Democratic left their whole life, you ask any sane black person, you know, who's more racist, Biden or Trump, they're probably going to say Biden. But I'm gonna take the angle and say both of them are racist. You know. Let me get to some of these. Hey, make sure y'all like this video, man. Y'all doing a lot of commenting, but I need y'all to like. Y'all doing a lot of voting and commenting, but I need y'all to like. Let me read what Eric said. Eric said, "I don't think you should step down, because he's doing a bad job. He should step down because he's too old, and Trump should step down too. It's time to get a third party up there so we can get." I agree what you're saying. Eric. I agree with you. I do think we need a third party, and I do think that Biden needs to step down. I agree with you. Absolutely. Mark Peterson says, so let's equal on the crime bill. Black people supported the crime bill too. That's an absolute falsity. Black people did not support the crime bill. You know who supported the crime bill? People like Al Sharpton. People that were, let's say, leaders in our community. They supported the crime bill. You act like every black person had their hands raised up. Yeah, we're supporting, throw us in prison. Give us higher sentences than our white counterparts. Black people didn't vote for that. Black people were tricked, seduced, just like they were in the presidency of Barack Obama. They were tricked by the leaders that were sucking the political left's kneecaps. And that's why, and let me say this, the reason that black people have no trust in Joe Biden in 2024 is incidences like that. That's why you don't see an Al Sharpton or Jesse Jackson, sucking kneecaps for Joe Biden, because black people not falling for the banana in the tailpipe no more. We've been tricked, we've been hoodwinked, we've been bamboozled by leaders by the that's another people that supported that crime bill. The National Black Caucus, they supported that crime bill. But if you ask the average black American at that time, they didn't support that crime bill. Every black person in America didn't support that crime bill. It was the leaders that were sucking the political left's kneecaps that got tricked, that got seduced, got taken advantage of like they always do. They supported that crime bill. So that's a falsity, what you're saying there. Yeah, they were sucking the kneecaps, man. And that's why in incidences like that, like the crime bill, stuff like that, incidences like that is why black people are not trusting Joe Biden. That's why incidents like that, the fact that you're even bringing that up is the reason why black people don't trust the political left anymore. They're tired of it. We're tired of being hoodwinked. We're tired of you only care about what we're going through and what we got going on in our agenda when it's election season. As soon as you're in that White House, you don't give a damn about what's going on in the black community, who's doing what our agendas are. You don't give two squirrel farts about it. You know, you're too busy placating for the LGBT community and the immigrants. You don't give a damn about what the black people, what they're going through in their community. And then when election season come around, you want to come through and do a Juneteenth celebration. You want to come through and do, we're going to pull up to the black church. We're going to pull up to the Juneteenth celebration. Like, come on, bro. Like, black people we had enough of the banana in the tailpipe. We're tired of being hoodwinked by the political left. That's why black people aren't supporting the Democrats like they used to, because they're sick of it. They see the games and the tricks. They see how you suck the kneecaps of the LGBTQ community. Let's put it out there. The political left, you suck the kneecaps of the LGBTQ community, in respect to them. But you suck their kneecaps all year. You give them all types of benefits, all types of things in terms of their agenda. You let it through. You're damn near doing LGBTQ barbecues on the front lawn. You got the hot dogs, you got the glizzies all glazed up. But when black people come together with a damn agenda, when we come together and we say we want this to happen for us, we want you to work on an anti-lynching bill. We want you to work on reparations. We want you to work on the infrastructure in our black communities. We want you to work on things of our agenda. They are docile. They don't want to hear it. And it's not like black people have like 100 things on their agenda. Other communities have like 100 things on their agenda list. The most things that black people are asking for is reparations. They're asking for, they were for a long time, they were asking for an anti-lynching bill. I think black people are deserving of a hate crime bill, just like they gave the Asian community. I think that black people are deserving of a hate crime bill as well. All of the things that black people have suffered in this country, from the slavery time, from Reconstruction, from the Jim Crow South, from the Civil Rights era, all the black people that were terrorized by domestic terrorists in this country, I think that black people are more than deserving of an anti-hate crime bill for them. But did they do that? No. They gave it to the Asian community. And they sat on the wants and the needs of the black community for decades. And black people are tired of it. They're tired of it. Absolutely tired of it. Oh, man. Let me get to these votes. Should Biden step down as Democratic nominee? 80% is saying yes. 20% is saying no. I want you guys to decide tonight. What is the right answer? Is it yes? Is it no? Should he step down? Should he step down? Do you feel like it's incumbent of him to step down? And some of my mods, let me know. Am I doing good? You know, have y'all been having any lag tonight? I was playing around with my system's stuff. My system been cool. I haven't been, my thing hasn't been on the fritz. It hasn't been signing out and signing back in and out. I've been looking at it on my phone. I haven't been lagging. Let me know, is everything copacetic? Has everything been copacetic all night? Have I been lagging just a little bit? Let me know, because I've been tinkering with some settings in my OBS and tinkering with some things. So I need to know how things look. Because yesterday, I was having a lot of problems with my stream. Then I did another stream, and then things got a little bit better. So I wanted to see, maybe tonight, is things on the same pattern of the things being well? I need to know, you know? Thank you, Sinclair. Thank you. Sinclair says no lagging tonight. Thank you, Sinclair. Now I'm having issues. Now I'm having issues. I was good all day until just now. Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy how that just happened. I literally was good the whole time. Am I good, y'all? Let me know if I'm good. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm about to play with something real quick. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I gotta do something. Yeah, give me 1 second. I have to see something. See if I can do it on my stream. Output. What is it? Oh yeah, hold on. Y'all give me 1 second, y'all. This is crazy, man. Oh, I can't do it because I'm live right now. Oh yeah, I can't do it. All right. Yeah, forget it. Crazy though. I wasn't having no issues, and then I mentioned it, and then it started doing it. That's crazy. Am I good right now, y'all? I know I've been messing up. I know I messed up a little bit. I noticed it. It's crazy. I may have to get a whole new router and stuff I'm good right now. I'm looking at me on the screen. Oh no, I'm not actually. I'm still lagging. I think I know what I gotta do. I think I know what I gotta do next time. Yeah, everything was going smooth until, you know, somebody says go Trump. Go Trump. Trump 2024. Yeah, we got 85 votes. Most people are saying yeah, he needs to step down. Most people are saying that. Most people are saying that Biden needs to step down. Excuse me. I agree. Biden needs to step down. It's time for him to step down. It's time for him, Biden, listen, Biden, you had a good run, right? You was VP for 8 years. You ran the country for 4. It's time to step down. You know, people are tired of you and Obama. They're tired of you, Obama, and Michael. You know, we need some new we need some new blood in there. You know, we're tired of it. Yeah, isn't it nice, Nelly, when people come in here and have respectful dialogue? Isn't it nice? You know, you get some people that come in here and they just come in here with the most zestiest of comments, or you got people coming in here just to troll. It's on off and off of Wi-Fi. Damn, bro. Yeah, I'm having a lot of issues right now. I think this weekend I'm gonna get a new router. I think it's my router. I think it's my router. That's why I'm having so much issues, because I have an old router. I think that's the issue that I'm having. I'm gonna have to look into that this weekend because I played around with the settings and I don't know what the issue is today now. It's crazy. Yeah, in terms of Joe Biden though, it's time for him to step down, bro. Step down, Joe Biden. Like I said, go get yourself some applesauce, apple cider. Sinclair says, I couldn't disagree with Mark. I couldn't disagree more with Mark, actually, but I appreciate different opinions. Yeah, Mark was in here, man. He just, you know, but he was respectful though. I can respect anybody with the opposite opinion that's respectful. You know, I'm still lagging, aren't I? Right? I'm still lagging, right? Still lagging. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm still lagging, man. It's like an issue all the time with this thing. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this topic. Should Joe Biden step down? Let me not even look at the thing because I'm lagging all this time and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, I just want to talk about this topic in terms of Joe Biden. He needs to step down, man. He needs to step down. I think that Joe Biden is a weak leader. I think that he's just an older man, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, God bless him. You know, he's an older man, but I think that we need people that are a little bit more cognitive and more, you know, mentally sound on the things that they're doing, and have just a vast awareness of the things that are going around. Like, you know, Joe Biden's asleep at the wheel. You know, he's giving Zelensky 60, 30, 40 billion dollars every time he steps on American soil. He's giving the man 30, 40 billion dollars. You know? It's like, damn, man. $1 billion over here, $1 billion over here. He's like Oprah. You get $1 billion. You get $1 billion. You get $1 billion. It's like Oprah. What about the American people? What about the veterans? What about the taxpayers? Do they get a break? Do they get $1 billion, Joe? Did they get a tax break? Are you going to help them with inflation? Are you going to help them with, you know, the things that they need? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm having a lot of issues with the lagging. I don't know, man. I'm gonna close up shop, man. I'm gonna close up shop. But close up shop. I've been on here for I think about an hour, or maybe probably like an hour or so. I want to thank my moderators. Salute to Sinclair. Salute to Nelly. Salute to Fredro. Salute to all of my mods. Salute to everybody that came out tonight. Salute to everybody that was involved in the poll. Let me actually end the poll. Hold on, give me 1 second. 91 votes. Let me end the poll. 91 votes. 80% of people saying that Joe needs to step down. I think I know why I'm lagging. I know why I'm lagging. I know exactly why I'm lagging. So I'm gonna have to deal with that tomorrow. I can't fix it right now, sadly. Yeah, but salute to all my mods, man. I'm gonna see you guys another show, another time. We are out. Y'all have a blessed night, man. We out. Fire, 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 fire.